Can I go through?
Yeah, go.
It has like mirror and you see all those in real time. Go from here.
I've been playing poker for 16, 17 years and professionally maybe for about 11 years. But off late, I haven't been playing too much poker. I took a backseat over the past 2 years. I think circuit really did reignite. It's just gotten that spark of poker back in me. So I'm very happy that I'm here.
My dad conditioned me not to join his business. He wanted me to go out, start something of my own. He's always said a kingdom can have only one king. So he always wanted me to go out of Amritsar and build my own kingdom. I really got hooked on to this concept of online poker because you could play at any time. You could play in your boxers. It was just a nice, comfortable feeling to kill. I really wanted to just be a poker player. My dad pushed me to think different. Obviously, he didn't expect I would come back with an idea of opening a poker platform. That's what I presented to him, and I said, give me a couple of years to just try this out. And he was more than supportive at that point. And poker is something that I eat, sleep, repeat. I mean, everyone's heard it in the season 1.
6 setup.
Looking back, can't really single out an event that got us to here, this point.
The primary reason for being invited to the circuit? That's a tough one, actually.
Welcome back to the circuit. It is time for table number 2 of event 1. We've seen 8 of the best already perform, and now the rest of them know what they have to do. Don't finish 7th or 8th for those dreaded minus points. Just go for the win.
I've known the game since 9 to 10 years now, and I turned professional in 2019, just before we met in college in first year. And after that, she used to be on the end of me narrating my bad beats.
Yeah, so I've been listening to a lot of rants for a very long time now, and that is where I picked up the game from. I started studying, I started asking questions from him, I started watching him more play, and now I'm here.
So who are the players? Let me introduce them in order. In seat number 1, the absolute presence that is Gaurav Sood. Then we've got newcomer Abhishek Jalan in seat number 2.
I've been in the circuit for about 10 years. It took me a lot to be here. And now since I'm here to win it.
Gunisha Sinha in seat number 3. In seat number 4, we have PM Danish making his return to the circuit. A fun face to see as always.
Everybody saw my gameplay in season 1 and I was laughing, floating a lot. They have the image of me being a wild player. So I will try to negate that image and, go opposite way.
Seat number 5, another newcomer, Vidwath Shetty. Seat number 6 is Jagdeep Singh, the defending champion from last season. In seat 7, we have Vinay Rajpal, one more new face to see.
I know what to do exactly. Not necessarily that you have to win each event. Finish at good spots so that you qualify for the finale.
And last but not least, season 1 champion, Lakshpal Singh on seat 8. Right then, you guys know the drill. Cards in the air, it's time to shuffle up and deal.
Live nahi.
Here we go. It's table 2 of event number 1. We get to meet the remaining 8 players here at Circuit Season 3. My name is Vidur Singhal, calling the action in the booth with Adi Wadwani. Adi, away we go. The remaining 8 players, I am super excited to meet the new faces, especially the husband-wife combo, Gaurav Sood and Gunisha Sinha.
Gaurav Sood, we are all familiar with, of course, one of the country's finest online players, record breaker. And Gunisha is not just his wife, by the way, also his student, which means you can expect some top-tier poker from this lady.
Well, that's quite a superpower to have Gaurav as your teacher. But Gunisha has been putting in the work. She's had some impressive results online and indeed playing live in Vegas as well. Looking forward to seeing what she brings to the circuit. Let's not forget additional newcomers on the table. Vidwath Shetty, sort of making a return to poker. Let's see if he's rusty or bringing it. And of course, we have Vinay Rajpal, entertaining off the table. But what does he have to bring to table one of the circuit? Let's find out as we kick off the action with hand number 1.
Sightful.
Well, action indeed, because hand number 1 is already showing a potential clash here. Vidwath opening the action with the 6s. Jagdeep, of course, the ever-aggressive player, throws in the 3-bet. And hello, pocket jacks for Lakshpal Singh. 2 defending champions with premiums. How interesting.
ऐसा नहीं होता तो 4 पे डाल दी इतना स्ट्रॉन्ग है हंसने का फोल्ड तो हो ही नहीं सकता ना कॉल तो
कैश गेम वाइज एक्चुअली प्रॉप की वजह से सीरियस भी नहीं लगेगी फोन में
11 on.
कौन कह रहा था टाइट टेबल 3 bet और 3 bet कॉल के स्टैट्स सबके प्यारी अभी 3 bet इतनी प्यारी नहीं क्या कर सकते हैं
Well, Laksh said he might have 4-bet if he hadn't started laughing. And I kind of believe him. And now we head to the 10-6-5 flop and look at this. Vidwath has a set and Laksh has an overpair. Meanwhile, Jalan, who got in the mix with 10-8 of diamonds, has top pair and the backdoor flush draw and straight draw. Wow.
Hand number 1, it's like it's scripted. I can't tell you. There's something about hand number 1 at the circuit. It's always a doozy.
And Laksh is the one who comes out betting. Vidwath was the pre-flop racer. Jagdeep 3-bet, and now he checks, having missed the board in a 4-way pot. Laksh takes the lead in the hand, and Jalan comes along. Can't say I blame him with top pair, but he's drawing near dead, 9% equity with those backdoors. And Vidwath with the set bumps up the action. Check raise into 3 players. This is mighty strong looking. This should signal a lot of strength.
It is a wet board, so he does want a little protection from those spades. I like the way he's played it as well. Laksh in a bit of a spot right now.
He has an overpair. He has a jack of spades for some backdoors. But like I said, Vidwath's bet into 3 players needs to be given respect. He's taking his time to think about it. You can't just go around folding overpairs against good players. Everybody at the circuit is a good player. Laksh needs to somehow get away from this, and he lets it go.
That is why he is already a circuit champion, making excellent decisions, Mr. Lakshpal Singh. On the other hand, here we are, Abhishek Jalan is not as convinced. I suppose if he did come in with 10-8 and hit top pair, he doesn't really want to go away just yet.
Well, he's closing the action, unlike Laksh. Can feel a bit more comfortable navigating. Like I said, you can't just go around folding strong made hands against good players easily.
Yeah, with the flush draw out there, that's something that Vidwath might want to semi-bluff at as well. Not unreasonable to assume.
King on the turn and overcard to the 10. Vidwath should feel extremely comfortable. He's hoping his opponent somehow has a king. Perhaps a king of spades. Time to go for value. 25,000 in the pot. He needs to start setting up for an all-in on the river. It goes for 15,000. That's a huge pot for hand 1. But Jalan makes the smart decision and releases.
I think on a professional level, in a casino, playing a tournament was maybe somewhere in 2015 or 16, maybe. In the initial days, like I was fortunate to have people like Kanishka Samant and all of those old timers to help me. So it was good. And then slowly with time, self-learning also happened. And it's been quite some times. Experience is itself a teacher. So like, yeah. And I'm the student of the game. I'm still learning. I'm still learning every day. I don't know if I'm good in tournaments or cash. I have not found the answer yet. I'm trying my luck in both very often.
Happy?
Man after my own heart, passionate for the game, Abhishek Jalan. And you know, hand number 1 was so exciting, I didn't get to point out at the right of your screen right there, Lakshpal Singh with the bunny ears. Let me just give you some context, guys. We have prop bets going on, but these guys, they're all too rich to play for money, so they play for actual props.
So what did Laksh lose to be putting on the bunny ears? Or did he win? I don't know. His proclivities?
It's Laksh, he's pretty balanced. Could be either.
Well, if I had to guess, I suppose it would be them deciding who's going to win table number 1.
Like overlap.
I'm guessing Laksh did not have Advait picked out.
I think you convinced him to fold.
Like you say, it will be like
Pocket nines, open the action from +1. Queen Jack suited comes along and flops 2 overs in a flush draw. This hand is more comfortable for Jagdeep to play than Laksh. Laksh is in position though. Continuation bets, pocket nines. Just 1 overcard. And now, how aggressive does Jagdeep want to be? Can check raise and bloat the pot. Can just call and try to realize his equity.
He's a PLO player, Vidar. What did you expect? 2,500 is the new price of poker.
And Addy, may I point out, champion versus champion happening here. Season 1 versus Season 2 shippers battling it out. Laksh not a believer yet. Defends the pocket nines in position. And it comes an 8, gives an open-ender to Laksh. Adds a straight draw for Jagdeep as well in the form of the gut shot. This could get tricky. If Jagdeep continues telling his story after the check raise on the flop, I think Laksh might have too much equity to even consider folding.
So will it be the rabbit or the snapping turtle? I couldn't say regular one because he moves quite fast, does Jagdeep Singh, and he's aggressive. So I had to improvise there with him.
Well, there's aggression for you, Addy. 5,000 fired into 6,300, demanding that the pot balloon up. And I did say Laksh has too much equity to fold, but this is a big bet. He does come along, though. Tons of outs for Jagdeep, but none of them come through. He's left with queen high. 4 to a straight on the board as well, although I have to say a 6 is unlikely for either player to have. If anything, Jagdeep is the one, range-wise, who could try and represent it. After all, he defended the big blind and check-raised the flop. Does he have the third battle in him? Well, we know he does. We did watch Season 2. But does he pull the trigger in this moment?
It would make a fair bit of sense. There's so many combinations that could have connected here in his potential holdings. And there you go. 12.5k is the ask of Mr. Rabbit. Here's Lakshpal Singh.
It's very interesting. He hasn't polarized, which is to say gone really big and really make Laksh wonder whether he has absolute air or the absolute nuts. Instead, he's betting a size where he might bet 2 pair for value against Laksh's range this way. Yeah, this is not an easy decision, but this is when blockers come into play. On the one hand, Laksh has 2 nines. He's blocking the nut straight. On the other hand, he does have 1 spade. He wants his opponent to have all the spades in the world, bluffing missed spades, as indeed Jagdeep is doing. Oh, this is tough. I have no idea which way this goes, Addy. What would you do in Laksh's spot?
Cry, probably.
Yeah. And then, after that?
A little bit more crying.
And then, burn your time banks like Laksh is doing?
I'm trying not to embarrass myself here, Vidar, but yeah, I think I'm probably going to give it a call because I'm a little bit sticky, personally. And like you said, the blockers are kind of relevant. The spades I'm not as concerned about. as the one card straight and the two pair options.
Mind you, Laksh has used all three of his time banks early on this table. He's really giving this some thought. And he comes to the right decision. Oh my, hero call. The cape is on and the superhero call down earns Laksh 20,000 in chips from Jagdeep Singh.
Next time this will work.
चौथा टाइम है होता तो वो भी जाता.
So an interesting hand where I had Queen Jack suited and Laksh opened from early position, so I know that he has a decent, good enough range. So I decided to call. The flop came out something like 10-7-4, and I had a flush draw. So I check raised him on the flop. I check, he bet. He bet something like 50% pot, and I felt like I can end the hand right here. And even if I don't end the hand here, if I end up hitting, I can hit a big pot because, with me, I do tend to get paid when I hit my hands. I do tend to get paid because of my aggressive gameplay. So I raised that hand. The turn came out 8, backdoor flush draw open, but also I picked up a gutty. I bet again, bet big. He calls. There was actually another very good card for me. I think it was a 5 of hearts, which basically completed one card straight. So I end up bluffing there, and Laksh used all his time banks, and just in the last few seconds he ended up calling. I think he just he wanted to call me. He didn't want to get bluffed there, and he felt like I could be way more bluffy than other opponents, so he just called me down with he had pocket nines, which was actually a good call.
Come on.
Well, Jagdeep Singh, the defending champion, is not the person you want feeling like he has an advantage. Absolute terror on the table. Thinking back, Addy, to season 2 when we had players in the lounge literally clapping when Jagdeep made some sick bluffs.
6,500.
No, what relevance?
Is it the magic number or
When you're betting, you see Tao is 6, Num is 5, Num Neen, Num Chum is 5,500.
काफी टाइम रह लिया तुमने.
Bao Neen Num Chum is 4,500. Okay. Right?
He's Vietnamese.
Lakshpal Singh, a native here to the circuit. We are, of course, at season 3, so a lot of us have picked up a lot of words in Vietnamese so far.
And shout out to Hanoi as an amazing poker destination globally. They have poker rooms that run tournaments daily. The players here can get so many reps in when it comes to tournaments. It's a huge leg up, in fact. Laksh and other players from the Indian poker scene often come by and stay long periods of time, grind out those live MTTs, get that live experience.
Back to the action then. Gaurav Sood's going to get us underway with the King Jack. And Vinay Rajpal with a super strong hand in the big blind, nicely disguised. And he maintains that undercover presence by just calling.
I'm excited to see a pot between Gaurav and Vinay. These two go way back. I believe they were friends even before one of them got involved in poker at all. Hearing them interact off the table is just hilarious. Vinay is relentless in terms of teasing Gaurav. And now Gaurav has Vinay and Gunisha on the table. Let's see how he navigates against his old friend.
Vinay is also a super high stakes grinder. Playing PLO 5 and 6 is his vice, and he is very good at it.
Yeah, he'll swing amounts that maybe rival our first place prize here, but that doesn't take away how badly he wants to perform at the circuit. It's all about the glory for most of these guys.
But of course, to get that glory, it takes guts, and this is the kind of hand you need to get through in order to get ahead. Vinay has got 9s. They are good. He blocks the nut straight. He's got a club himself. Gaurav, though, 2 overs, the flush draw.
Are we looking at yet another triple barrel against pocket 9s? Gaurav Sood has King Jack.
47.
It's the kind of hand that's a great triple barrel candidate because you sort of unblock a lot of hands that might fold to you by the final street. Gaurav Sood is notorious for his triple barrel bluffs. And Vinay knows it, comes along. Does have the flush draw, is ahead right now, does have the straight draw as well. Let's see what the river has to bring. Absolute brick city in the form of 3 of diamonds. And I'm excited at what happens next because I just don't see Gaurav giving up with King High.
I'll tell you one thing. If he does bet, Vinay is not folding.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Well, Pavan added the if he does bet, but the way Gaurav is eyeing his chips, here we go. The barrel is being loaded. What will come out of the cannon?
It is a big bullet being fired here. One that represents perhaps an overpair. He has gone bang, 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 Vidar.
Yep, and it is an overbet. 23,700 into about 18 or so. He's saying he has a flush or some hand that is extremely strong. And Vinay is left with a bluff catcher, but what a good bluff catcher it is. Blocks almost all the straights, at least the ones that were visible on the turn, and does have a club blocking some flush draw combos. Perhaps why Pavan said he won't be folding, but there's plenty other dynamics between these two.
And perhaps why Gaurav Sood chose that exact sizing as well.
And look at this. Gaurav gets the job done.
Gaurav is someone I've seen from the start because I drafted him first.
Gaurav Sood, we know that he's an online phenomena.
Obviously, he's one of India's finest for a reason. He was like the blue-eyed boy that I spotted. I probably groomed him very early on. I have a very soft corner for him, so whenever he does well, I feel very, very happy to see his growth.
Gaurav said this in one of his interviews in season 1 that, you should turn your expectations into aspirations and not really have any expectations.
Work that I've put off the tables is basically where my edge lies in live poker. The studying volume that I have put in, I don't think like anyone has put that kind of study volume in like the past few years. I've had some learnings in the past couple of circuits in which I did not do very well in terms of the results. Just game plan is to win this time, to be honest, and I just want to be in that finale competing for the podium and then for the win eventually.
A lot of fans does Gaurav Sood have. It's probably because he's not just got the results, his mindset and his methodical approach to everything he does is really commendable. Something to learn from for anyone coming up in this game.
Yeah, and getting to know him personally, just like many other circuiteers, what a pleasure it is to realize that you can be at the top of the game, yet stay humble, just be a good person, good vibes all around.
Another one who's really with the vibes is Abhishek Jalan, and expect those vibes to be amplified when he has pocket kings. And Vibe Central, Thiam Danish. We have not seen this man since season 1. You saw what a performer he was over there. Gave everyone all sorts of hell. And these guys are both aggressive as hell. And thank you, Thiam, for just proving my point with the 3-bet. And Jagdeep has picked up queens behind. Also an absolute psycho. Oh boy, Vidar. What have we walked into?
My oh my. You just mentioned Thiam was arguably the breakout star of season 1, if I may say so. Jagdeep, certainly the star of season 2 as the winner. Now he looks like with the cripple stack and pocket queens, he's about to head into disaster.
Jagdeep is so happy, bro. Look at his face.
Of course, he'll be happy only, na, bro.
He may fold.
Jalan has raised 3-bet, bro.
I know.
For him, it's like,
I
wow.
know he should be happy, but he should be internally happy. It should not be obvious.
The lounge clearly enjoying the cooler that is unfolding before our eyes. And yeah, you can't blame Jagdeep right now. In a crippled stack, he's picked up queens. 2 loose players have opened and then raised the action. This should scream slam dunk jam.
I mean, Jagdeep is simply one of the best, but you cannot get away from this, not with these players.
If he folds, so he'll be sick.
What do you mean if he folds?
He's capable, bro. No, he can't fold here.
Completely concur. This would be an unbelievable fold to make. Team is just so aggressive, and Jagdeep gets it in there. Will be snapped off by Jalan, no doubt.
Yeah, those ladies just too pretty to let go. Cannot blame him at all.
It's got to come down to the poker gods now. Pair versus pairs, usually a 3.5 to 1 underdog situation. Let's see how Jagdeep fares. He is going to be at risk for negative 20 points here.
And now we get a quick glimpse at Tim's Hollywood.
Yeah, I mean, this is just an insta-fold situation.
Jagdeep is not having him.
Happiness has gone down completely. Now he's being sad from outside also.
There are bounties in play, but you can't be calling off this wide.
जलान पे तो किंग्स हैं शायद देख रहे हैं भाई गिरी
You see it? Why, bro? Hello,
I Jalo, I would have won only, I know.
क्या लग रहा है queen लग
Want your cards back?
feeling good
Now he's smiling. He's like, "Ah, Jalan, तेरे पास अच्छा हुआ cash game नहीं था." I think after Pawan shift, Jagdeep shifts the most.
Bounty also, bro. No queen though. That'd be sick.
लाल भी है काली क्वीन भी बचा सकती हैं
are you feeling good
देखते हैं
you should say yes
देखते हैं जो है वो नहीं है
An ace and a 4 on the flop, mind you. Thiem did say he would have won.
TM right now is tilting inside. Chal, good. That's even better for me.
Kings holding strong though. 2 black queens are the only outs. Ooh, some chop outs.
Hashtag chopportunities.
Everybody loves the top spot. Not him.
That's that. No chop,
Almost.
no dice. We lose Jagdeep Singh in 8th place, and a bounty goes to Abhishek Jalan.
Season 2 champion is out first.
ट्रेंड है ये फर्स्ट इवेंट में मैं भी लास्ट में
Defending champion. Welcome to the bust out area, my friend. How was it out there?
Dry day today.
Dry day today. Running queens into kings, obviously, that's a bit of a tough one.
Yeah.
But otherwise, the rest of your performance?
I was the first one to bust out. So till that time, people were after my bounty, right? Me making bad plays, me making the mistakes, not learning from my mistake, like repeating my mistakes. That basically tilts me. Other things like things going not in my favor, those are uncontrollables.
The rest of them, how do you think they played though? The new guys, you played with a bunch of them now. Given you're the defending champ, do you think these guys have come with the right mind frame here to take on the circuit with all the negative points and all that?
Yeah, I think for the first 2 rounds, they're just basically playing very snug. You know, that nobody's trying to lose and get the minus 20. So the game goes on a pretty tight at the start. And now I think once I burst, like it will open up, people will be taking more risk.
Well, we lose the defending champion first off. He goes away with negative 20 points. An uphill battle in the next event for Jagdeep Singh. Abhishek Jalan collects Jagdeep's chips and 10 points for his bounty as well.
Okay, I get 1 time bank. Yes, nice.
Bounty.
वो आ जाएंगे points bro. PKO नहीं है.
Bounty.
When you're playing with the best of best players, your best comes out as well. If I was playing a weaker table, I might as well have not played that good. But when you have an opponent like Jagdeep, my A game is gonna come out. These players like read a lot of books and go through a lot of coaching, whereas I've been self-learning and learning from the content I watch and all of that. And I tried like different kind of creative things. I think that's my edge on the table.
फ्लैट करना था यार भाई
तो क्या होता 2000 बच जाते 4000
no he should have flatted
अरे मेरा
he had an ace, no.
So you would have called 20k
Thiam lamenting that he could have got a double bust out with that ace on the flop. Meanwhile, Laksh, the typical poker shark, trying to get some information about Thiam's playing tendencies. These two have enough history, though. They did clash. They did have an epic showdown in the finale of Season 1. In fact, Laksh gave Thiam a huge upset and went on to win it. Thiam no doubt looking for revenge. 7-5 suited might just make the cut to try and seek some.
Why are you looking so serious, bro?
Me? How do you have 4?
You also have 4.
अभी तो 3 था ना.
अभी बस का
सबको मिलेगा.
ओह सबको मिलेगा. मेरे को लगा जिसने बस किया उसको मिलेगा. ये क्या cheating है?
Lines up to 500, 1,000. The raise is 2.1x from Thiam in late position. And Vinay will 3-bet the ace-king off from the small blind to 7,100. It's a big ask, but he's out of position. And his opponent is pretty loose in terms of defending hands. So he's sized up. I like this.
Yes, when he said how much, it was a rhetorical question.
Bro, no thought. Hey, what do you think he's not defending? He didn't even think, bro, straight cut.
Yeah, Pawan in the lounge there thought that Thiam is not going to call the 3-bet in position. He's not been paying enough attention to Thiam Danish. Mind you, Thiam was the assassin that eliminated Pawan on the stone bubble of Season 1. Flop comes 4-4 deuce. Absolutely the lowest, brickiest flop possible. Vinay will continuation bet the ace-king. Likely to have the best of it on a board like this and wants to charge his opponents. No free card shall be given.
The price is right for Thiam. Nonetheless, comes along with the 7-5. A non-believer, as we say.
I mean, a non-believer, but with 7 high, a pure float. Didn't we see this man saying he's going to be finding a new gear considering his playing style had been laid bare in Season 1? Here he is floating with 7 high.
You have to factor in, Vidar, the fact that things are recorded and aired at different times. So he says it now, knowing they're going to watch it later, and next season he'll tighten up.
Oh, the double bluff.
Uh-huh.
And look at this, Vinay doesn't want to continue. When Thiam opens in the hijack, calls a 3-bet, and calls on the flop, he's trying to say he has a pair, a flush draw at the minimum. Well, we see what his minimum actually is, near the nut low with 7-5. And when checked to, he doesn't take a stab. This is a very nuanced story he's trying to tell in position. And now the board double pairs. 9s and 4s with an ace is Vinay's hand. And unless Thiam had a better pocket pair than 4s, I don't think Vinay thinks he's behind.
Thiam perhaps wanting another diamond to roll out so he could represent it or something.
Or maybe he just wanted to hit a pair and hope for the best. I'm not sure what he's doing, but he needs to take a stab. He has 7 high. He's not winning this at showdown.
No, he bet big. He has to
Bro, he has to bluff now. Like, how can he not bluff now?
He has to go all in only.
Well, the lounge knows what to do.
Or rather, they know what to do when they're not in the hand, wanting Thiam to risk all his chips.
How convenient.
Justin and Thiam, by the way, a unique dynamic. They've grown really fond of each other. Seem to enjoy.
क्या खेल रहा है? Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
क्या हुआ? इतनी छोटी बैट देखो तो देखा तूने? 30% bet कर रहे हैं. What the fuck?
He gave him value. Yeah.
Pavan's calculator glitching left, right, and center with the obscure sizing.
Yeah, he took that one personally, Addy.
Yeah, you could feel the pain.
Well, this is getting called, let's face it. Ace high is just going to be good often enough. You're getting good pot odds.
7 high.
7 high, says Thiam. That's not what you want to be announcing on the table too often. Cheeky, cheeky. Takes it with a smile, but he's crippled down to 22,000 chips. Not the start he would have wanted. Minus points still in the mix, mind you. 7th place. Still gets you minus points. So what do you think the impact of minus points has been?
Family man, Gaurav.
देखना ये कि इसकी बिग ब्लाइंड ओपन करेगा कि नहीं।
ये एक बार आप फोल्ड करके सीधा बट ऐसे चिप्स उठा रहा होगा वहाँ से ऐसे लुक आएगी बस एक
बटन है, एक बिग ब्लाइंड है, क्रिटिकल
स्पॉट। मैं चाह रहा हूँ हैंड ना हो यहाँ पे।
सब छोड़ देते हैं, एक बार देखते हैं क्या होता है।
हाँ छोड़ दिया भाई।
मैं बीच में फंस गया।
Max pressure.
So all folded to Gaurav Sood on the button. King, queen suited, beautiful hand. Standard open. Gunisha's in the big blind as well. Abhishek Jalan, 9-6. Towers are big, but he's not going to risk any floors. He gets out the way. And look at that. She's got a good hand there. Nice and disguised in the big blind. And she's dominating the suits as well as the hand.
Oh, bro. Family bot.
Okay.
Arey.
First husband-wife hand of circuit history.
Oh my, and what a hand it is. Top and bottom pair for Gunisha. Gaurav gets a king with a good kicker.
Room में क्या होगा?
She hit quite hard.
Finally, she got a hand against Gaurav.
Otherwise, belt आता अभी तक.
And it's Gaurav who's going to continuation bet in position as the pre-flop aggressor. Is it wrong that I'm excited, Addy? And is it wrong that I'm rooting against Gaurav somehow?
No, not at all. Here's the thing. You got to love when someone who's taught you is in a spot against you because you get to see, oh, wait a minute. Now we have a real situation on our hands, folks.
Well, that's just unfair. Hits the king. Gunisha drawing near dead, just 2 outs left in the form of 2 red aces. Poker gods are cruel sometimes. And now Gaurav needs to value bet Gunisha. These two, by the way, maintain such a high level of integrity. I know there are aspersions cast on any couple playing poker together, but when they're playing online, they actually grind from different rooms. When they play live tournaments and sometimes end up on the same table, I heard from Gunisha personally, Gaurav refuses to acknowledge her. An absolute stalwart of the game, obviously respects it way too much to even have any doubt of collusion. And to prove my point, he is value betting and value betting hefty, 4,700. And Gunisha can't help but pay it off. Her 2 pair is essentially busted. She has aces and kings with an 8 kicker. However, she does have an ace, and that's enough to call one more street. And the 5 is a blank, which will open the door for Gaurav to just try and extract. Let's see how much he goes for. 18,000 in the middle, 31,000 in Gunisha's stack. Come on, Gaurav. Go easy there, okay? Come on, Gaurav. Be kind.
No, go for blood. It's poker. Go
You're
for
right.
blood. Go for blood. Go
You know
for
what?
blood.
Go for blood, Gaurav.
The thing is here, mate, Gaurav could have a better ace as well, and those 8 and 5 out there, doesn't really change much. So kicker could play. Gunisha might be able to get away from this.
Well, Gaurav has gone 21,000. That's an overbet, ladies and gentlemen. And we just saw him do this against Vinay, and he was bluffing then. I do not envy Gunisha's spot. This is for 70% of her stack or so. Gaurav is asking a very difficult question, and he's extremely capable of bluffing. Let's take a look at Gunisha's holding. She has an ace, so she blocks aces. Gaurav with the overbet, likely not representing an ace. He's saying he has a king or a bluff in the form of missed diamonds. And the fact that Gunisha does not have any diamonds makes her all the more likely to call. But if anyone will have a read on Mr. Gaurav Sood, it's going to be his wife. Oh, never mind. She does make the call and will get the bad news. Gaurav gets full value from Gunisha.
Trouble.
Couch booked.
I sense some trouble.
If I had to choose between myself coming first or Gunisha coming first, I would choose Gunisha because I think the opportunity for her is way grand in terms of how she would be way more motivated towards poker.
चलो ये हैंड तो एडिट में एडिट नहीं होगा, गारंटीड हैंड है.
When the table draw was rolling out, I was just praying, man, I don't want to be on the same table on the first very day. It's going to be, you know, a little difficult for me to play because, of course, there's so many good players, and then having him as a coach, as my husband on the table, it would have been different. But yeah.
I think like not being on the same table would definitely have been like the path of least resistance. That would have been like the ideal scenario, but yeah, it is what it is, and like now we're on the same table.
Coming, so and I thought
like it had to be somewhere, yeah.
Far away on the first day. So.
Yeah, hopefully.
Anyone else notice on that first question about who he wants to win, how he paused there? Anyone? Anyone? Just me? Alrighty then.
Well, what an epic showdown to kick off the husband-wife dynamic here at Season 3. And mind you, Vinay with his Gaurav teasing, as I was mentioning, saying couch booked might be one of the funnier things I've heard this week.
I love the line. I'd tell my wife, but she might use it against me. So, moving swiftly along then, Gunisha. A chance to get some chips back. She's going to jam the sixes into the middle. Was, of course, crippled from that last hand against hubby. Now hoping someone gives her some action so she can get back into this.
For the bounty.
Well, Jalan is priced in, and as Vinay said, he's going to call it off for the bounty, so it's a flip. Not where you want to be early on.
अरे बाउंटी के लिए तो कॉल ही है.
Well, a flip is not exactly where you want to be, but if she can hold, she'll be right back in it. 21,800 in the pot. Clean thus far. Needs a safe river. Oh, not to be the king means she's eliminated. We lose Gunisha in 7th place. Dare I say, mostly courtesy of her husband. She's taking it in stride, though.
Hard luck.
Not much she could have done. Gets minus points in the opening event.
Gunisha, well played. Talk a little bit of strategy for a second. After Gaurav, I'm so used to saying Sood. After Gaurav hits the king on the turn, how do we adjust? Do we make him sleep on the couch or?
Get another room, maybe.
I like it. I like it. How's your experience here? First time out of the circuit. I'm sure you heard all the war stories from Gaurav before. How's your experience been so far?
The experience been pretty nice. I was a little jittery in the beginning, but I adjusted well, and then got a suck out. Was pretty card dead, but it's okay. It was just downswing all the way. I was very, very card dead since the beginning. 1 or 2 hands I opened also, but got 3-bet upon, and one major hand happened against Gaurav. I lost 90% of my stack in that hand, and then just busted to an all-in. So yeah.
It was weird because obviously I'd crippled her stack and she was just left with like, I think 9 or 10 big blinds. So like this was definitely bittersweet for me.
All right, so we'll stir the pot here a little bit, because obviously we're facing some of the best of the best. Who are going to be your soft targets then?
My soft targets? I think I am the soft target for everyone, but...
Give the chips to ourselves.
I think Vinay and Wilson, of course, because I've played a lot against him online. And yeah, I think that's going to be pretty much it.
All right, so now we know where the money's coming from. Good.
Well, we lose Gunisha Sinha in 7th place. 6 players remaining, meaning everybody now guaranteed positive points. Some bounties also have been distributed. Both going to the same person, Abhishek Jalan, sitting pretty with 2 bounties in the bag. Certainly the man to look out for at the table. Meanwhile, some of the shorter stacks no doubt will get activated now that they have ensured that they get positive points. don't need to respect ICM as much. Very curious, Addy, do you think the negative points still loom large 3 seasons into the circuit? It is our signature penalty after all.
Always a factor, those minus points. It affects ICM from hand 1, which is not usual for tournaments. You usually wait till the late stages for those calculations to kick in.
Vidwath has been quiet for a while.
Me and Jalan had a certain dynamic also that already had happened because we had a hand before that, and Jalan had lost a few chips.
Vidwath wakes up with ace-queen suited in the big blind. And Jalan, who is the chip leader, has opened ace-8 off. This is almost a must 3-bet situation. And right as I say that, Vidwath flat calls.
The first event was like really swingy for me. I lost the first 3 hands and I was down to like 25k or something. But then I just caught a hold of myself and then, you know, I started grinding slowly.
Well, clearly my reads on how Vidwath is playing are completely off as we head to a flop. He's essentially trapped with ace-queen suited. Comes king-9 though. That means he's out of position against a dangerous, aggressive opponent with no pair. Goes check on the flop. Really good news for Vidwath. Much easier to navigate this for a 2-street hand kind of situation. Checks on the turn as well. It's certainly with the intention of calling because his hand is so disguised. Abhishek Jalan bets. It's kind of for protection. Ace high is going to be good so often, but in this case, he's well behind.
There you go, like you said, Vidwath did check to call and keep the pot nice and small.
The river isn't exactly a brick. All the straight draws that were possible have connected with a 10. Vidwath checks again. It's going to be harder for him to call a bet now, considering the board texture. And Abhishek is betting. Decent sizing as well. 11,200 is the ask. This needs another cape. The hero call mode needs to be activated. And Vidwath find an ace high call on king 9 3 10. Seems pretty difficult to me.
Queen of clubs in his hand may be relevant to making that decision.
Yeah, blocks the nut straight. Blocks king queen as well, but can't be enough. This is one of those situations where you need to dig deep and figure if your opponent has it or not. Old school style. Oh, he just rips it. Option number C, Addy. Just ensuring his opponent has to fold any weak part of their range. He's saying, I know you don't have a king. Here's all you can eat.
One thing I do know is that you, Vidar, specifically should not play with Vidwath. You have not been able to get what he's doing from pre-flop.
Yeah, I know bad fold.
I know that he is not looking to bust out soon. This is the perfect opportunity to put some pressure, and I do have overall a solid image.
Vidwath was going after me, like Vidwath was 3-betting me every hand, like it was so difficult to play against Vidwath. But then, you know, it's a competition, you'll have to get hold of yourself and get going.
Actually, early timing thodi thi.
Circuit does need versatility in their poker players. I don't study G2 as what these guys do. I play what I know how to play, what I've been playing for so many years. Maybe the pressure or the self-expectation will build up on the last day, but till then, there's no plan, just go play good poker.
Certainly showed us what good poker can look like. Reminds me of Tom Dwan back in the day, Addy.
Absolutely fearless. Went with the read all the way.
Mentioned his image as well. Certainly a huge aspect of the game is paying attention to what others say about you and then utilizing that at the table. He has a solid image and uses it to his advantage there. Has a solid image off the tables as well, mind you. One interaction with him just leaves you feeling much calmer and happier about life. Very big fan of outdoor activities, sporty guy. Goes for swims in the morning, certainly will help his mental headspace here at the circuit.
Well, he's a diver, actually. A huge diver. Has got, I think, over 200 dives under his belt.
Very, very cool.
उसने डाल दिया उसके बाद मैंने हैंड देखा है क्या था बढ़िया हैंड था मतलब उतना वो नहीं था बट ठीक ठाक हैंड था वैल्यू बेट वो था नहीं एसेट था बट आई स्वेयर ब्रो मैंने देखा उसके जैम के बाद है मैं बस डिसाइड कर लिया था बूम बूम बूम
You know what, Addy? With Jalan, I actually believe him.
So do I.
By the way, a situation brewing between the old buddies / nemesis.
अब उस समय हैंड देखा तो एसेट अच्छा भी लगा
Gaurav has 2 overs, a gut shot, and the king of hearts. And out comes the spiciest card on the turn. The 10 gives Gaurav the straight and Vinay 2 pairs.
मतलब ब्रो अभी
Because you haven't seen your hand.
यार 10 आ गई इस एक्शन में तो अब तो कॉल ही है
मतलब अब नहीं देखा और 10 लग गई तो भगवान लग रहा है What did you have? अब तो बता दो अब क्या ही है मैं तो बूम बूम कुछ नहीं था मतलब
I had better than ace 8.
You had a 9 10 9 3
Love how Vidwath still doesn't divulge his exact hand. Meanwhile, Gaurav is value betting with what feels like the nuts, has the king of hearts as well for backup in case his opponent has a flush.
The guy's still discussing the last hand. If only they could see what's going on in this hand right now.
I just don't see Vinay getting away from it, at least on this street. He has to pair. He has the 10 of hearts for a medium flush draw. He does come along. Drawing to 3 outs to boat up to make the full house. And none of them come through. The ace, though, bit of a scare card. His 2 pairs now look a bit more susceptible to losing to higher 2 pairs. Gaurav, steady as a rock, calm in his usual posture. Sizing things up, deciding the size of the value bet. You've seen him overbet a bunch. Last time against Vinay, he didn't have it. Then against Gunisha, he did. Will he go for the overbet?
Reaching for chips there, reaching for a lot of chips there.
27
Not the overbet Vidor, but almost a pot-size bet. Snap call from Vinay there. I think very well played by Gaurav. Gotta feel bad for Vinay.
Laksh is busy guessing, enjoying others' pain, as most poker players do.
27
Vinay is seriously crippled after that pot. Gaurav in control on this table.
यार शॉर्ट हो गया मैं 20 30 35 36 37 okay
Well, good news for you, Lakshpal, is that it's poker. You can make something happen. You don't have to just sit there and fold.
Laksh has over 20 bigs, plenty of chips for the likes of him.
2 pair there, Mozzie against 2 pair.
Vinay thinking back to the cooler he faced.
What was that bet action there from Abhishek Jalan? That was dramatic.
good luck I can see on your face
Discipline.
not nice not nice
Nice, huh? I felt scared of the look.
And Laksh wakes up with a holding. There you go, Addy. He's going to be getting busy with ace-10 suited shortly.
Point to note, though, there's only one ace left in the deck. 2 have just been folded.
Just a call from Laksh. Has a tight image, mind you, and when you flat call from the small blind, your range tends to look like what Laksh has, broadways, pocket pairs perhaps. Gaurav comes along with Jack 8 off, getting the big blind discount, 2,400 to call. Plenty in the middle, hopes to hit big, dominated by the Queen Jack. 7-5-4 though does give Gaurav some hope in the form of the gut shot. Everybody's whiffed, 2 overs for everyone. Gaurav has the only spade as well with 2 spades on the board. Perhaps more importantly, with the board being 7 high, Gaurav has massive range advantage. I just mentioned, Laksh shouldn't really connect with a board like this from the small, and Abhishek Jalan opened under the gun. And Gaurav, making full use of this information, donks it into 2 players as in leads out of flow. This should get the job done. Laksh does have ace-10 of diamonds. Backdoor nut flush draw is in play, but the ask is for a huge chunk of his stack. But he does come along, seems to know exactly where his buddy Gaurav Sood might be at. This is advanced stuff. And now a diamond does activate the backdoor nut flush draw. I'll tell you this, Laksh would not have made that call if he didn't think there was a chance that Gaurav had absolute air, which is what Gaurav has.
And after such a large bet on the flop, and with Laksh only having just over a pot-sized bet here, what does Sood do now?
Yeah, great point, Addy, about the SPR, the stack to pot ratio. Laksh was out of position as well. It's a reverse float, as we call it sometimes. And it comes to 6 of diamonds, the worst card in the deck for Gaurav. Nuts for Laksh and a straight for Gaurav.
Oh my, both were going for the back door, both got through the back door, and then Gaurav fell through the trap door.
Check, jam, call.
Well, Advait has put his cards on the table. He thinks Laksh is going to check. There it is. And he thinks Gaurav is going to jam, and I wouldn't blame him. Just over pot size left in Laksh's stack, and Gaurav has the higher end of the straight. There are worst hands that would pay him off. He also has the 8 of diamonds, reduces the chance that Laksh has a flush. Can Gaurav get away from losing the entirety of Laksh's stack in chips?
I know he's about to lose this hand, but I just love how perfectly still his poker face is. Gives nothing away.
Well, there's the jam Advait predicted, and there comes the call. Ouch.
Oh, bhai. Trappy, trappy.
क्या लगाए हो?
What a sick river card.
18.
I would actually check against most opponents in that spot, and I would try to make it look like I missed, or maybe I have a marginal bluff catching hand, and that would incentivize them to bluff a lot because they have all the straights that I don't. So it's very easy for them to bluff.
अच्छा कॉल करने के पहले एक बार चेक कर रहा था यार है कि नहीं है
भाई अब स्नैप करके पता चले नट फ्लश
I think hands like ace-10 suited, ace-jack suited, specifically these 2 hands make for like really good calls. Like my 10 is live, my ace is live, my backdoor diamonds are good, and my ace-10 high could be good. I have a condensed range, and Gaurav recognizes that. Obviously, he's one of India's finest for a reason. And yeah, he did have a straight, and it's just a cooler. I quickly checked my cards, ki bhai nut flush hi hai na, fir haan, sikka feka, and I was like, okay, let's go. So that was a good spin, gave me a nice chip up. Actually, I feel like I was feeling a lot more confident this season compared to last season. Even though I was the reigning, defending champion or whatever, going into season 2. And yeah, it's also, the first circuit since I signed with Baazi as team pro. So obviously great to be here with the entire team, and hopefully we can ship season 3 and become a 2-time circuit champion.
Welcome to the Poker Dojo. Today's lesson, the cooler, the most devastatingly painful situation in all of poker. Observe now as this most catastrophic of occurrences plays out between these two players. These two competitors will clash in impending doom. On one hand, we have the king, strongest of strongest face cards.
My victory will be legendary.
This fish doesn't know he's about to be coolered.
An ace! How could that be?
Nothing defeats an ace.
I've been coolered!
And that is the cooler. There's no escaping it. There's only learning how to deal with it. Learn from this moment, because at some point, it'll happen to you.
चलो दोस्त कहाँ चलें? गौरव सूद छोड़ेगा थोड़ी यहाँ से भर देगा वो डूसना ही यहाँ से
उस पर डबल प्रेशर है, कह रहा अब तो ये इवेंट मेरे को शिफ्ट करना ही करना है।
ब्लाइंड डाल रहा है
यार मैं कट ऑफ से ऑलरेडी नहीं डाल सकता, बहुत ज़्यादा चलता है।
सिर्फ RFI में ही डाल रहा
ज़्यादा ही नहीं ठीक हाँ मतलब 50 बिट्स।
All the banter is pertaining to the fact that Thiam is a tiny stack, so his bounty is going to be in play soon.
देख भाई लाइट मत खोलियो, मेरे को पता है बाउंटी का सीन चल रहा है यहाँ पे, लेकिन देख ले भाई वो खड़ा है पीछे स्टैक के साथ, मैं बैठा हूँ पीछे स्टैक के साथ, जलान वैसे ही पागल है। सोच ले बस बोल रहा हूँ।
मैं कर नहीं रहा था, मैं तेरी बात सुनना चाह रहा था पूरी, मैंने कहा देख क्या सुन रहा है।
Yeah, I'm giving you a good price to defend here.
Laksh is targeting the bounty, opening queen deuce suited. Gaurav gets out of the way, as does Jalan with the 7-2 suited. And Thiam is a6 off. I think he's going to go with it. He just has 4.5 bigs.
चलो दोस्त तुम्हारे साथ ही करेगा।
चलो
Return. It was return.
Queens है bro.
Queen. One time.
Well, that's some serious anti-railing.
It's a flip.
GG bro. Well played. Unlucky.
GG बोल दिया। Confidence अलग ही है इस लड़के का।
You had an ace, nice. And you had a queen or a deuce?
I had a deuce.
And you had a queen. It's okay, I'll let space.
I folded a queen last time.
Okay, wow, that changes the odds.
So I had one queen.
I'm just kidding. I had 5-8.
Dealer one time.
Tie. Give me your bounty spade. Then come on.
I had 8-5 bro. I had 8-5.
8-5 cool.
Suited 8-5 था मैं open कर रहा था। इसने ज्ञान दे दिया, मैंने कहा चलो कोई नहीं।
Spade and spade.
Red. ऐसे मत कर bro, एक bounty लेके जान दे।
Red.
GG bro, you are unlucky man. Better luck next time. Better luck next time.
Let's go. Oh, अभी भी ace raise है.
Okay, one more spade.
Wow, there it is. Flush for Laksh.
Discount this much, like.
Bro, you can't beat me today.
Channeling his Nishant Sharma psychic tricks.
Never gave me a hand the whole
Feeling confident.
one time.
Spade. I'm channelizing the run good bro. GG. GG tie.
Not a hand. Game, bro.
That's
Not a
that.
hand.
We lose Thiam Danish.
अरे
Laksh gets a bounty.
अभी कूदना नहीं है बस। Yeah.
ICM तो गया थोड़ा। सब नहीं तो टाई के पीछे वेट कर रहे थे।
Yes, sir. Welcome back to season 3. Good to have you back.
Yeah.
What to do? Dead?
Yeah, the whole tournament.
But it didn't feel like we were watching season 1 Thiam out there. Did you come here with a different plan for season 3?
No, basically the game, it started in the evening, so I was a little drained out for waiting for the game to start, and then after that the cards didn't help either.
It was frustrating, like, after all, I'm also a human being, and no matter how you try, the tilt sets in. So I made a stupid play with a suited connector, and I lost half my stack in that hand. 7-high. And after that, I was pretty much jailed, wasn't getting card.
And what about your best friend Navi? Have you been developing some new strategies, especially for him?
Yeah, for Navi, I think it's just fish and chips for me. So I'm not worried.
Gonna make him eat that Mortin can, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
And with that, we're down to 5. We lose Thiam, but he does collect 5 points for finishing in 6th place. Lakshpal Singh takes the lead over 150k in his stack.
Good luck to me.
Yes, indeed, Abhishek. You are now the new target for the bounties.
क्या लेवल है? चिप लीड से बॉटम ये वाले लेवल में हर हैंड आ रहा हूँ मैं. Every hand that I've played.
Yes, indeed, Jalan. Tournament poker can be cruel.
लक्ष्य कह रहा है मैं हर हैंड जीता हूँ.
Oh, Vidwath flips a card.
Really lower.
Độ luôn. So he has to play each close. Okay. Okay, I can change.
Change?
Yeah. No change.
No change, so I play with open card?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Vidwath was responsible for flipping.
मतलब?
Open he so by himself, not me.
Crazy. Love your rule, brother.
Oh, Addy, look at this. Because Vidwath was responsible for flipping the card, the dealer said he doesn't get a fresh one. So he has one card exposed.
I actually didn't know that rule.
Five.
Talk about a handicap. I think he's going to be out of this hand. Safe to say.
If you are 7, then
Oh, however.
No, banter. Oh my goodness, Harry. A 7 was exposed, and his other card happens to be a 7. Laksh calling out that if Vidwath raises here, he obviously has pocket 7s. Yeah, he has to let it go. What a situation. Hard luck.
Yeah, one card exposed, but actually both cards exposed in a way. Because any action he takes gives it away instantly. So fold is the way to go. Unlucky son.
Actually.
one bluff, one value. What will it be this time?
So we head to the flop in a single raise spot. Gaurav opening up king 10 off. Flop's best 10 deuce deuce. Top pair, second best kicker. Vinay just has ace high. But these two are back at it again, it seems.
And Gaurav will be barreling once again, it seems.
I'll have to behave like TM for some time.
Check by mình.
And does Vinay want to let his hand go this early? Wants to defend at least one street. And a 10 is a brutal card for Vinay. It actually should reduce the chance that Gaurav has a 10. Ace high is going to be good so often on a double paired board. And Gaurav sitting pretty with the check mark with a full house.
Must be nice.
We saw how Gaurav played aggressively against his wife Gunisha. He certainly doesn't take it easy on anyone, but I do feel he goes extra hard against Vinay. Wants to extract just that extra few chips more. 6,500 is the bet, and what a perfect bet. It's almost as though he can see Vinay's hand. I don't see Vinay folding. Does have ace high on a double paired board after all. We've seen how Gaurav goes 3 streets with bluffs plenty of times. The question here is, if you call now, can you withstand the heat on the river? And the river comes a jack. Shouldn't change anything really. Vinay's in the same spot as he was on the turn. Check call the flop. Check call the turn. Now checks the river and he will be facing the bet. Does he check call?
And it's interesting here because in my noob brain, I sometimes want to go slightly smaller just to get ace highs to call, but given the dynamic between the two, we might do something different.
Yeah, these two aren't functioning at the noob level, to state the obvious, but the dynamic between the two might determine the bet size completely. Does Gaurav think Vinay calls him lighter than other players? In that case, he's going to go big. All in. How's that for big? 1.6x the pot. Mr. Overbet. Doing what he does best. Doesn't work this time. Vinay gets away from it. Gaurav extends his chip lead over the shorter stacks.
So I think we were playing 5-way and we just came back from a break and Laksh was like, you know, the first event ended in like 60 hands and we are still on the 70th hand and we are still playing 5-way. It's gonna be very long. I want to finish this off very quickly. So I think that thing remained in my head. And after the break, I played like 3 hands and I lost all 3 hands and I bleeded some chips and I came down to 20 bigs from almost 35 bigs. I like bleeded half of my stack and I was tilting a bit.
It just happened to be him, but I was just playing my cards. And it's definitely the meta is there between the both of us because we have played a lot of hands online as well as live. So it's always a little back and forth.
There are, I think, 6 to 7 players who are coming here for the 3rd time or 2nd time, and obviously they will have an edge. This is going to be a bit tough.
Jai Mata Di hand. Time bank liya hai.
Always difficult to manage tilt. Certainly something I struggle with the most in poker. Years and years of experience can't conquer that human instinct to maybe react a little bit if you feel that fortune is not going your way and the poker gods are angry with you for some reason. Pocket pair in the cutoff. Standard open by Vinay, but wait just a second. Pocket rockets for Lakshpal Singh.
And I'm just now noticing how the bunny ears kind of look like aces.
Ah, nice. That is true. Aces for the aces, I suppose. He's going to be 3-betting it. He's on the button. It's going to look like power poker. He has the chip lead. It's exactly where he wants to be. Notice he goes slightly small, 2.5x. Doesn't want to lose his customer.
You've raised, right?
Difficult spot for Vinay. Can't really set mine here. He's not getting the right odds. 9,000 to call, 60 in a stack. You're about 8 to 1 to hit a set, so the math doesn't really work out. If he thinks Laksh is muscling him around, could pull the trigger at the wrong time. Hopefully leaning towards a fold.
Or is that tilt brewing inside as he puts out a time bank to consider?
He started the hand with over 20 bigs. You do want to fight back when the chip leader is 3-betting you too often, but pocket 3 seems below the cutoff for a hand you want to 4-bet jam. You almost never want to be called. And he does jam and gets snapped, obviously, with the aces. Oh, that is a rough spot.
Oh,
Vinay at risk.
bad. कोई नहीं लगा लेंगे अब और क्या ऑप्शन ऑप्शन नहीं है कोई
Tell you're feeling good. I was going to ask you how you feeling.
I'm feeling good.
I'm also feeling good.
कॉर्ड वाली फीलिंग आ रही है
जलान को एक बार आउट करने की कोशिश क्या कर दी ये नहीं करेगा ये कैसे खोल रही है यार लग रहा है
रॉन्ग टाइमिंग हो गई मेरी थोड़ी सी
टाइट प्लेयर हूँ ब्रो मैं मेरे अगेंस्ट क्या 4-bet जैम कर रहे हो
Now staring into the abyss. One card to come. Vinay Rajpal's life on the line. It's over. Lakshpal Singh with the bounty.
Lakshpal approaching almost 200,000 in chips. We lose Vinay in 5th place. GG, sir. Welcome to the circuit.
I was like, Jalan will come with some random fucking shit.
All right, 5th place, Vinay. Good start to the circuit. 30 points on the board. Feeling good. What's the emotions for you that You were worried about you messing up and I messed up. Great. Vinay, come on in here. Well done, man.
Thank
well
you.
done. 5th place, points on the board. Your first time at the season. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling actually very good, and I was very confident, and I think I just made a mistake, and it was a bad one, and but that happened. It's poker, and you know such stuff happens. 21 bigs with pocket threes is actually a mistake. I was really tilted, and I was like, you know, he's the chip leader, and he's trying to, you know, create pressure. It's a big mistake, and he, you know, he just snap called and showed me aces. I went to the players' lounge. Advait and Gunisha were sitting there, and they were like, why did you do it? That actually made me feel more bad. At this level, I shouldn't be making mistakes like these. And it was really tilting for me. And I'm still thinking about that hand.
Well, nice of Vinay to admit when he's made a mistake. You won't see that too often, but he walks away with 20 points. Not a bad debut at the circuit. We're down to 4. Season 1 champion Lakshpal Singh reigning supreme. Gaurav Sood chasing the pole position. Vidwath and Abhishek Jalan are the short stacks.
बहुत ही प्रॉब्लम में लग रहा हूँ मैं
3 में तो मैं और ही पॉज हो जाऊंगा इससे अच्छा मैं 4th ही चला जाऊँ
थर्ड ही आ जा ब्रो मतलब इससे अच्छा फोर्थ कैसे है थर्ड से
Well, the vibe's still on point, given how serious this all actually is. Jalan still the short stack. Has a suited Broadway hand under the gun. Short-handed, all in. I'm good with it. And Lakshpal Singh running hot, picking up another premium.
32, right? 36.
No doubt he's going to go after this bounty. Only question is, does he isolate or not?
Yeah, makes total sense. Try and lock up that bounty. And Gaurav wakes up with pocket sixes. This is why you isolate. Gaurav is now completely handcuffed. He needs to fold this one. Hope for Jalan to bust. Try to get the ladder in points. Here we go. Showdown.
Aces. Aces.
Jack 10 suited, 41%. Bit of a fair fight.
10 of clubs. Okay?
Bro, ace in the window, man.
LP competitive होगा यार थोड़ी चिप्स आएंगे तो यार समझ यार
ब्रो मैं 140 पॉइंट लेके घर जाना चाहता हूँ देखो कंपटीशन करनी है यहाँ पे
आएगा
किसी के पास था कुछ एस क्वीन जैक 10 यू Bro, I'll take your hand over my hand. Ooh,
ये क्या
ace
है
in the window. Not the window, but the curtain.
Well, they both got what they wanted.
ना मुश्किल से जैक लगाया
9. Ooh.
And Jalan gets exactly what he wants on the turn. 2 pair.
Look at the outs it's added. The double guts.
9, queen, king, 8 is GG, bro.
Oh my god.
Too many outs perhaps for Laksh. Jalan gets the double up.
Even you are a good hand, Gaurav. Even you are a good hand.
Sorry?
You are a good hand, you think you fold.
32. No, not really. I can't call 2 all-ins. Like, I would have called if Lux folded.
Lux folded.
क्या था? 6s.
So we remain four-handed. 2 circuit veterans in the form of Gaurav and Laksh. And 2 of the newcomers, Abhishek Jalan and Vidwath Shetty.
Very beautiful looking hand.
That it is, my friend. Indeed.
No.
Jalan doesn't open 9-8 off. You have to be pretty active four-handed, but that might be a bit too wide. And Vidwath takes the initiative. Ace-10 off, going all in. Pocket 10s will make the call. Hard luck there for Vidwath. These are 2 monster hands four-handed.
यहाँ मैं 9-8 के साथ टैंक कर रहा था
मैं बच गया मैं तो मोदी पे डाल रहा था honestly.
Usually ace will come. Ace will
How are you feeling?
Good, good.
Good.
Yeah.
You think ace will come?
Yeah.
Modi, how are you feeling? Hold on.
How are you feeling?
I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. But after this, I won't be. I'll be tired. Oh, I would have won.
No ace on the flop. The bounty heading Gaurav's way 84% of the time.
Today, bro.
Mozzie is sick one.
5 is the fucking card today, bro.
Yeah,
5,
a lot
5,
of
5, 5, 5,
X's
5,
come, no?
5.
Clean turn as well. So it comes down to this. Can Vidwath survive? Barry Greenstein needed the ace on the river, but none to come. 6 of diamonds locks it up. We lose Vidwath Shetty in 4th place.
GG, bro. Hey, good luck, guys.
Good game, bro.
Good game, bro.
Ah, Mr. 4th place, well done. Debutant on the circuit, 4th
Yeah.
place, locked up points. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Feels good to be playing serious poker again. It's been a while. And yeah, not bad. 4th could have been better, but not complaining for sure.
You were never worried if you're not playing for a while and then you're coming up against these sickos, or do you just fall right back into it?
I was actually. I was a bit concerned coming back playing with some of the best in the country. But I'm quite happy overall with how I played. And I'm sure over the days I can tweak maybe some minor adjustments to get better.
How's your PLO?
I'm quite confident in my PLO, so I'm excited for tomorrow as well, yeah.
Okay, well then now you've got a solid platform to build on as well. In terms of your first experience here at the circuit, what were your expectations and what's the reality been like so far?
Honestly, I came here with no expectations, but once I came here, I think the circuit in some way reignited my passion for poker, which had dulled down a bit. So that's amazing. And it felt amazing to be on the felts for sure.
Fantastic. Well, good news and production crew. That means what we're doing is working, because that's what we wanted to achieve. And the rest of you guys watching, be inspired, because you're going to see a lot more from this guy. And of course, the rest of the folks here on the circuit. Very well played, mate.
Thank you.
See you on the next one.
So Vidwath Shetty makes his debut at the circuit and a return to poker and collects a healthy 40 points for his efforts. We're down to 3. Gaurav Sood, the beneficiary of Vidwath's chips and bounty, is now giving Lakshpal Singh a run for the money at the top of the leaderboard. Abhishek Jalan, the clear short stack on the table.
This is my kind of three-way action. 2 absolute monsters at tournaments and 1 wild card who is not going to go down without a fight. And my money is on Abhishek Jalan.
Well, always nice to pick the underdog. Certainly very satisfying when you do come through.
12 over.
Gaurav is raising ace-9 suited. Very strong hand, 3-handed. Laksh has a suited hand on the button, is going to defend. This is big stack versus big stack. Jalan would love to see fireworks. King 6-4 on the flop might not cause too many. Bottom pair for Laksh. And we've seen how Gaurav plays thus far. The continuation bet is almost mandatory. Aggression, aggression, aggression. That's the name of the game. Certainly when you're short-handed and certainly when you're putting pressure on somebody who has a lot of chips.
However, at this stage in the game, Lakshpal Singh does in fact have a pair. Don't see him folding just yet. Backdoor flush if you're feeling ambitious as well.
He did hit the backdoor nut flush against Gaurav. This time the front door flush comes in. The deuce of spades.
I'm fairly impressed that he's managed to keep those rabbit ears on this entire event as well. Consistency. Hallmark of a good player. Gaurav Sood checks his option back, and let's take a river. 1 spade to the flush now.
Who wants to represent it? Both players likely feel their hand is no good. Laksh has the check mark, but with the slightest of margins, bottom pair on the flop versus ace high.
13.
And he bluffs at it.
Bluffing with the best hand. One of the most ironic things in poker.
1-3.
Gaurav has not instantly folded, which can only mean he's thinking about raising. And there we go, 62 power poker. Gaurav puts the puzzle together and absolutely dominates the hand.
Sood looks like he's on a mission today. He's like, बहुत हो गया.
Actually.
वो वाली base है इसकी, बहुत हो गया भाई.
मैंने इसको ट्रेल दे दी. मैं कहा
Irritate सा
मैं
लग रहा है.
सीजन 1 देखता हूँ ना, लाइक मैंने बहुत सीजन 1 मैं थोड़ा स्टार्टिंग का नहीं देखता, आगे करता हूँ कि थोड़ा ऑल इन हो रहा होगा और तू गायब हो जाता तब तक. यू डिसअपीयर फ्रॉम द टेबल. तो कहता इस बार करके दिखाऊंगा, लाइक आई विल स्टे टिल द एंड.
किंग जैक नहीं कर सकते.
Wow, what a sick burn by Vinay. When I forward the episode to halfway, you're nowhere there. It is true, Gaurav Sood, for all his laurels, yet to finish even in a top 3. Yet to have even a top 3 finish of the circuit.
क्या यही हैंड है?
लग तो वही रहा है.
हाँ यही हैंड है. भाई इस बार आएगा पत्ता, मैं बोल रहा हूँ, पक्की बात है. Oh my God, कॉल. चलो किंग हाई कॉल कर दिया. Would है?
Yes, sir. That is good news for you. Gaurav Sood did, in fact, jam with 10 high. That'll get through a lot of the times, of course. He knew exactly what he was doing there, Mr. Sood.
If you double up, this whole scene will only get fucked. Everyone will be the same stack. Anti-railing you hard, Baba.
कैसा बंदा है यार? दो दोस्ती के नाम पे एक वो है धब्बा. ये देख.
Well, the anti-rail works.
Bad friend.
10 on the flop and the 8 of hearts.
I swear you are a bad friend. Bro.
The anti-rails you do for circuit.
And the 5 of hearts means GG.
See you in a bit. See you. Oh shit, fuck man.
Bounty भी
ऐसा
आ
खेलेगा
गया.
कैसे जीतेगा bro?
See you, bro. See you. In three-way action, I think king for suited is a call. And I did make the call and I was pretty ahead. But then, of course, he hit a 10 on the river and GG for me.
So all the bunny ears.
Heads up.
Bro, I was right.
It's okay, you played well though. It was a great start.
There is a man I'm happy to see. Abhishek Jalan back on the table with the scumbags dragging the occasional pot. I love it. How are you feeling? This is a great start to the circuit for you.
Yeah, it could have been better, but as you know, in poker, only one person goes happy.
I'm happy to see you back, man. We haven't seen you for a while. You're out there. It looks like you haven't missed a date. You seemed on top of your game.
Yeah, I'm playing after really long. I was away from poker for a bit, but I'm good. It's good to be back.
Well, there's still plenty more to go tomorrow. And I know you're a bit of a fan of PLO, right? You're going to show these guys some tricks?
I mean, yes, I play PLO better than Texas for sure. So tomorrow is a good day for me, I guess.
That's kind of scary to think of, because if PLO is your better game and third you finished in Hold'em, God only knows what's in store for those guys. So we say goodbye to Abhishek Jalan. What a show he put on, but what a show we have coming up for you. Gaurav Sood and Lakshpal Singh, two of the country's finest tournament players, are about to clash.
Epic only. No, my lucky dealer here. You have no chance now. $45.
Actually, 300 was kind of swingy. And then finally, Mozzie knocked out Jalan and we entered heads up.
कितने chips है भाई मेरे पास? 155. ये updated है?
At like, I think 1.8 to 1, almost 2 to 1. And I actually started off heads up pretty strong.
Heads up में ace king and kings.
32. 25.
Won some nice pots.
32.
One was with ace king. And yeah, just a few small pots here and there. With big blind ante and heads up in a shallow structure, I feel like just these small pots.
16.
Like you outflop someone 7 hands in a row also. That's like, just shifts the stacks a lot. So you can really see the other guy crippling and, even confidence like kind of gets hampered. And yeah, so I was feeling the momentum and it was going pretty good.
I think we played 10, 12 hands. It was like really who kind of got the better of those 10 hands.
Of course, he's a very capable opponent, and when someone's capable and they can bluff, it's very easy for a human on the other side to just think that that guy is bluffing, and which will lead you to call down more often.
Heads up are just like whoever wins the biggest pots that are happening, and I had like a one big hand versus him.
Gaurav has top pair on the flop. Laksh just has king high, but we know heads up. King high is good often enough. Calls the flop, and now ace on the turn, meaning a gut shot for Laksh. This is what heads up is all about. Gaurav is comfortably value betting his top pair on the flop, even though it's middle pair now. And Laksh getting sticky.
Yeah.
What?
Oh.
Another queen trips for Gaurav. And if Laksh thought he was ahead somehow on the turn, he's going to think it's very likely he's still ahead with the king high. All in, says Gaurav. The flush came in as well, but trips is just so strong heads up.
Can I have a count?
And Laksh asks for a count with king high. We saw Jaswin Sehgal call down Advait with king high, and so does Laksh. It's not for his tournament life, but it's for a majority of the remaining chips in the tournament.
Queen.
Wow.
Oh.
I don't know, my instincts just kind of felt like he's bluffing. Like, I'm a hero folder, you've seen it. I've shown in the past circuits where I've had a history of making big folds and hero folds and stuff like that. But I can also be a hero caller, so it depends on my mood. Just because I'm capable of making big folds, I don't want them to try to keep putting me in spots where I'm having to make big folds. Because that makes it tougher for people to bluff me also, right?
Laksh is down to just a handful of blinds. King, 10-9 is the board. Bottom pair good enough to go for value for Gaurav. And Laksh sticky once again, this time with queen high. Catches the queen on the river though. The lady to the rescue. Gaurav will check behind. It's not over yet.
Pre-jam obviously.
Yeah, pre-jam.
हाँ मैं समझ गया हूँ कैसे जीतते हैं रेग्स लकी हो के हट
Don't you dare call her to come back.
Laksh has 7 bigs and an ace on the button. This is going in.
It had been a long day. I could see that creep into my game 3-handed onwards, where I was a bit impatient. I was not thinking through spots the way I would have liked to.
Gaurav makes the call. It is good enough. He is now very close to getting his first win at the circuit. Just needs to hit one of those two cards.
Queen on the flop. That's the card Gaurav was looking for. An ace and an ace only for Laksh. Deuce is a brick, so it comes down to this. Gaurav Sood on the verge of victory. And the deuce, a full house for Gaurav Sood. And 100 points for shipping event 1.
Nice.
Lady luck, bro. Lady luck.
Yeah.
Lady coming.
Circuit moment, finally.
First time reaching into top 3 and then
Also, it was a tough heads up. Finally, Sood got his moment to prove his.
Very polar man.
First event.
Yeah, first circuit.
इससे पहले मैं जीत चुका हूँ
Where are the bunny ears, man? The bunny's dead.
No, my prop is lying there. I've saved it for future events. It's the run good prop.
Fair enough. Yeah, it worked today. It worked today.
Because in the middle I took it off and then I started like getting wrecked. And then I was like, okay, let's try this. And then I put it back on and then I started winning again. So I think, this is a run good prop for the series.
So then strategy time, you're going to like lose some prop bets on purpose now?
No, I already have my prop now. That's good enough. I hope others
It's only
lose some.
valid for one SG. You posted about it online as well. We know.
Yeah,
Can't go back on your
but
word.
now I can just wear it for fun, no? Like, doesn't have to be a bet. But I hope others lose so they can also wear some fun stuff.
Sounds good. How are you feeling right now? It's a good start because season 2, yeah, I mean, you did good. You made the final table, but now you've got a solid platform to work off.
And yeah, I'm 100 points, man. I'm pretty stoked about that. It's a great start to the series. I'm happy with my play, but I'm disappointed with the fact that I didn't think long enough and I didn't try to observe my opponent and like maybe run the hand in my mind like 10 to 12 times, use all my time banks. I think that would have been a better way to call down than to quickly call. So that's one thing that I need to improve on in the future.
Yeah, we had a great time watching it as well. And what a great way to start your first game as a team pro. Well done. Well, Laksh, tomorrow we look forward to seeing you pretend to be bad at PLO and crush it as always.
I've come third, second, and now it's time to come first.
There we go, man with a plan. Well played, mate.
Well, Laksha is first place, but it'll have to wait. For now, we have Gaurav Sood sitting atop the leaderboard, collecting 100 points for shipping and all the bounties he collected along the way as well. This makes him a heavy favorite to go into the finale. It's far from over yet for anybody, including those at the bottom of the pack right now, such as Jagdeep Singh. Gaurav and Advait top the leaderboard now. They'll actually be eyeing those extra blinds you can get on the finale, and that's not something any of the other players want to see.
And there he is, champion of Event 1. Well done, man. I tell you what, it is poetic. Because if anyone's going to prove it's a volume game, by Season 3 we've put in just enough volume and now the results are coming. That Circuit EV line is coming closer. Well done, man. How are you feeling?
Feels like a monkey off my back to be performing well in the circuit. I hadn't breached top 3 before this. Cards favored me as well, and it was a swingy ride, and it was like quite a tough table as well, especially the heads up was like really tough.
Yeah, it was super fun to watch, and you know what, it takes a special type of tough person to just murder a bunny right there on the table, especially such a cute one like Laksh.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've been friends and we've been competitors as well in the poker circuit for quite some time. So we know each other's games as well. Both of us are capable enough of, having some tricks in our arsenal, as per se. And yeah, I really enjoyed playing heads up. It's always fun battling, and heads up is all about like who wins the biggest pots, because it's like very few hands. So the bigger pots did go my way as well. So got lucky that way. The journey was definitely a little bittersweet. I was playing the first hand versus Gunisha, my wife. I was kind of off the zone, or like kind of off the grid at that point of time for like a few minutes after that. Other than that, I don't think I had any major hiccups on the way.
I've seen how much hard work he's put in, and what it really means. Even after so many years of playing poker, these small little wins in tournaments means a lot to him. And the last 2 seasons did not go his way, so I definitely won.
And here we are at the end of Event 1.
I came 5th. I got, I think, 20. What?
I ended up finishing 3rd.
Card dead, bro.
I had mixed feelings. I was a little jittery.
Well, I said to fold. Bounty. No bounties.
2 tables of 8 max each, and we have 2 champions, both sharing points at the top of the leaderboard, which means they both get these caps. So first up, of course, table 1, Advait, come on in. Congratulations, mate. Here is your lovely cap. And winner of table number 2, Gaurav Sood, well played. Here is your cap. Right then, here are your champions, but only for now, because plenty more action coming up next time. Stay tuned to it all. These guys are going to be defending that leaderboard spot, and the others are going to be gunning for them.